Guys, welcome back to my channel. We want to talk about mistakes people make in shares. So we want to start. Mistake people make in shares is that they don't sacrifice. They don't sacrifice enough. So they leave the entire game in a awkward position that no one can move, making it really hard for you to be able to move. We always learn to sacrifice our pieces so that the game would move. I don't know if you have ever come across a game that is everything is stuck. Every single piece you're playing is stuck. It's nothing there in the piece again. Single piece is stuck. I don't know if you have come across something like that. You can't move any of your game. Everything is just stuck. So what I'm trying to show you some examples by making my game. Don't want to sacrifice at all. I don't know if I'm able to do that. Right now, I'm going to fork the person, which forking the person in shares means that when you do this, you'll be attacking this and this. Can't eat me because I'll eat the coin. So when I do that, I'll then move here. Then I eat the queen. That was a stupid move for the person to make. Entirely stupid move for the person to make. It's 500 elo that I'm playing, so kind of understand why the move's stupid. So most times the people, they just crowd their game, like they just crowd their game, like in a place that they'll be stuck. They can't move again, making the game progress slower, especially if they are not using time. The game will be so slow. The game will be slower. A game, like example, that I've played here. He plays here. I play here just for him to eat me. He didn't hit me. Then he moves here. That's like stupidity. Making knowing that I can try just hit his rook. His rook is gone for good. So that play was actually a stupid play. These are one of the mistakes people make in chess. Another mistake that people make in chess is that they jump to the attack like they jump to the attack so fast, making their game opened for the other opponent to come and attack. So when they bring out their coin, they bring out this, they bring out that, is making their game opened for the other one to attack, to counter. Like now, this just play here. What am I going to play? I'll play here. Easy. This is out of my way. I can come here. It's out of my way. It's out of my way, so now I can come here. I won't bring my rook if I want to. So I'll just move here. Checking this. I'm not checking anybody actually, but I want to check this king. First thought I'll fall for CEs or tricks. But I'm better on that, so I won't fall for trick. What I'll do, I'll kill this. Yeah. Cycling. But no option but to play that. When he plays that, we have no option but to run away. I have to know someone like you. So this game, I can't really explain it in this game. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to explain it better to people. If we find ourselves in that kind of situation that we are doing something like that, we jam pack our game is not coordinated, everything just looks scattered. You can't even move because if you move, you're afraid it will eat this one. So everything, like as if you are blocking everywhere for both of you not to be able to play at all. That's what happens. And when you're rushing to attack, it's very bad. When you're rushing to attack the other opponents, what you should first do, like as a person that's playing chess, either for the first time or you are new to chess, create a defense, but don't make that defense block your way. Don't make that defense block your ways. When you are creating defense, be smart about how you create it. Because when you create like that, it can be able to block your way. And when it blocks your way, then you won't be able to move want to check this king. Yes, let him think. That's the only option. That was an overmatch. I checkmated him. So let me just do a game with you. So I'm doing a game with you. So what I played at first was this.
This opening move, inviting a direct battle in the center, which usually leads to a pawn exchange.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This leads in a pawn exchange. When this leads in a pawn exchange, most people will either eat,
You're up a pawn and inviting black's queen to the center of the board.
yes, or don't eat, because it can be it differs. If you eat, you can attract the queen here, which maybe if you have a different tactic that you want to use, you can try to kill that queen. If you are doing that, the queen will be able to open the space for her to be able to attack you more. But some people can actually overcome that. Playing that is actually more sensible too. So black, what the black play? Okay, black play. So I think this queen.
Queen takes d5 recaptures the d5 pawn and places the queen in the center, where it controls many important squares.
Exactly. It controls this square, this square, this square, this square, this square, this square. It controls many square. So what you can play at this point for me, I will just play knight.
Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center and immediately attacks the queen. This knight move also starts the fight for the e4 square.
Yes, that's the best move possibly you could actually just make when you're starting like this. If you make a move with your pawns like this before this one was here, if you make the move here, it won't be good. So just for example, the queen now brings out her own. Okay, let us say she brings out her pawn.
This loses a queen.
Yes. Now that this I've lost, this queen won't be able to escape. But if she didn't bring out the pawn, the queen will. Okay, just imagine we left the queen now to a direction like this and we brought out the pawn. This would actually have been a better advantage. So now we play this, obviously.
That queen was free for the taking.
Exactly. But some people, what I've come to think of, when they jump out their game, they make their game crowded, blocked, everything in their game will be blocked. They won't even be able to move, because if they move, they'll be scared, that maybe the other person will take their pawn or their queen over.
This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders.
So now, what I'm trying to show you, let me show you in a way people can play this. They move like that.
Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center.
So let's say this move this.
This kicks a knight.
And I move here.
This moves the knight to safety.
Then you move, then like I move here. Okay.
This prepares the bishop for development.
Yes. So what happens then? I move here.
The bishop joins the board early, building a strong opening for white.
So what happens? It moves here.
This is the way to win a knight.
So for this, you have to move here because that's the only option.
This move puts the knight on a safer square.
Then what if you then play like this?
This wins a knight.
Exactly. The knight is being threatened. There's nothing for you to do at this point. You can't run. If you run, you get eaten. So my option, I don't really know what would be the best option for you to play. But what I'll go on playing, I'll play here because that would be the best option.
This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board.
So it hits me.
That knight was free for the taking.
Then let's say I move like this. This
Castling gets the king out of the center of the board while also developing a rook.
controls all the sides. Then just imagine it plays like this. Plays like this.
This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a knight.
Making this actually the hardest game. So what I can try to do at this point is that if I move here, I will actually be creating a two-sided attack. A two-sided attack, chess. Two-sided attack in chess means that if you can move here, it will attack this and also attack this. But I wish I could be able to play that. Could I be able to play this, attacking the king and also this? But the bishop here is attacking me. So if I do that, the bishop will take me. So what's the only option I have? Logically, I'll just play this.
The clearly correct move for a threatened knight.
Exactly, it's a clearly correct move. So just things like this. Just imagine your game, everything is jam-packed. You don't want to take anybody. You're just consuming yourself. You're not sacrificing. A chess game needs sacrificing. That is the only way you can build up and know how to sacrifice better. Place bishop.
Moving from its starting spot, the bishop gets involved in the game.
Then I also threaten his own bishop.
The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured.
Exactly. It's either do or die. The situation. This is the sacrifice I'm talking about. Make sacrifices like this. Don't just stagnate your game. Don't just say your game. Let everything, like if I hit this bishop, it will hit my thing. We'll just have to see which one will be better. So it's
One of the best moves. Trading pieces is a good strategy for white.
yes, it's a good strategy. So what it plays. Let's imagine it comes and eats me.
A very strong play.
I could just eat him, or I could check his more rationally. But for my level, I'll choose eating him. Taking his bishop will be a better idea. Taking his bishop will be a better idea.
That leaves a queen open to being captured.
Okay, I didn't expect to play that. So let's start it all over again.
This overlooks an opportunity to capture a vulnerable queen.
Let's start it again. I didn't play that. That was a mistake.
This overlooks an opportunity to tactically win a bishop.
So, what it plays? He plays dark again.
This allows the opponent to eventually win a rook.
Then, just imagine I eat it.
That bishop was free for the taking.
So what it plays then? It plays here, blocking his attack.
Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center.
At this point, I will then play this.
This defends the attacked pawn.
Then it plays here.
Black develops the knight and attacks the center.
But what he doesn't know, our attack.
This makes a passed pawn.
Making him switch. But can he really switch? He can't switch. We decide to play like this. We decide to play here.
This move puts the rook on a safer square.
Then I decide to play here. Protect my.
This forces the opponent to isolate a pawn.
Just imagine then he takes me.
This is the strongest option.
Then I play here. This is just how the game goes.
This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking a rook.
I'm not only telling people about the mistakes in chess. I'm also teaching you how to correct those mistakes by playing all these games that I'm showing you. When you see these games, you can tell like exactly how I'm playing now. This is how you should play. Then it moves here.
This move puts the rook on a safer square.
And then I move here.
The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board.
If I check now, I can't check now.
This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders.
So what we have to do now? Can't really see any logical thing for now. But the only thing I can do now, since nothing is threatening me, I'll just eat this pawn. Because what's
Very precise.
This is still doing it. Then keeps moving.
A very strong play.
I move my rook back for.
The rooks can see each other now,
For more
allowing them to
protection.
provide mutual defense.
Yes, and more protection. Can you place this?
Black activates the last piece, bringing all pieces into play.
Then I play this.
This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders.
Then place.
This is an equal trade.
Okay, I know that looked like a glitch, but it wasn't a glitch. I actually played here, so I'll move back. there.
Recaptures.
Then place.
This is a fair move.
Then I play. That is the sacrifice I'm
This
talking
wins
about.
material.
That is the sacrifice I'm talking about. Playing that, then it's
This was the only move.
play.
This gives away a free rook. This misses an opportunity to win material through a tactic.
Then it's
Very precise.
then I check.
Now black can't stop white from winning material if they make the right moves.
Then moves here.
This evades the check from the queen.
I move.
The better move was to take an open file with a rook. This permits the opponent to capture the opponent's passed pawn.
Then it's that's the sacrifice.
This removes a pawn that was threatening to win material.
For me, I don't want to go this side yet. But yeah, to be better playing this side. But for you guys, I want to show you guys something. Then it's
That was a free knight.
obviously. Then he moves here. Instead of
A
me
very
to
strong
have
play.
gone there, I them to have eaten here, which would have gotten. I can eat here.
That pawn was free for the taking.
Delicious. So then it moves like this.
This move puts the rook on a safer square.
Then I check.
A very strong play.
Then moves here.
This wins material.
Normally I won't want to do that. So I cannot sacrifice enough for us.
Right on target.
Then moves here.
Right on target.
And I move here.
With the rook now developed as well, white has all pieces ready for action.
Moves.
This blocks the check from an opposing rook.
And I move.
This defends the attacked rook.
And moves.
This evades the check from the queen.
What I'm going to do? Let me check it.
A good choice to move the rook and avoid the trade.
Then moves here. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to bring
This
closer to
evades the
myself.
check from the rook. Very precise. This places a rook on the 7th rank where it can be highly active. This wins a knight. This captures a pawn that checked the king.
That's called
White will be winning a rook with that fork. This evade. That rook was free for the taking. Right on target. Right on target. The best option was to block an attack on a vulnerable pawn. This is still on the road to checkmate. This blocks an attack on a pawn. This is still on the road to checkmate. This is the way to win a knight. This evades the check from the rook.
So I was just trying to show people, not like I was going to complete the game, but let me just try to complete the game.
This loses a rook. This misses an opportunity to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. That was a free rook. Right on target. This is a fair move. This is a fair move. This continues the checkmate threat. This defends the attacked pawn. The passed pawn move. A very strong play. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. A solid choice. The passed pawn moves toward... Pushing a passed pawn. This is still on the road to checkmate. This is the strongest option. This continues the checkmate threat. Right on target. Very precise. That pawn was free for the taking. This evades the check from the queen. That pawn was free for the taking. Pushing a passed pawn, and the game is over.
Checkmate like that. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.